with the god Auril trapped inside Mortis's bag of holding. The group collects themselves, checking wounds, but they are one short as their friend Chepi lies bleeding out on the balcony overlooking Yithrin. Ray is looking around wildly but has not noticed her. Taeriel, please make me a perception check.
All right. Oh, rolled that at disadvantage, sorry.
An 18. Taeriel, looking around wildly, trying to notice the rest of your friends. You do not see Chepi, but something catches your eye. There's ice and maybe some blood that you can barely see on the balcony.
Has everyone seen
I can't find them. I'm looking. I can't find them.
And he's going to burn a spell for this. He's going to Misty Step to her.
Yes.
No. And he'll bend down and he's not going to blow a big spell of healing. He's just going to instinctually touch her.
Roll first.
Oh.
I need initiative roll from you, Taeriel, and from you, Chepi. You do not have to click your token first. It will give you an error. Wow. What is your dex modifier, Taeriel and Chepi?
-1.
Chepi's dex is a 1.
Chepi, I need a death saving throw from you.
Point of inspiration?
You can absolutely use that, yes.
No, not like this.
Oh,
Roll it
it didn't
again.
roll. Oh, God.
Oh! Taeriel, as you place a hand underneath Chepi's neck, she takes a stuttering breath, and her eyes flash open.
Oh, I think immediately he just grabs her and smothers her, and you'll see this golden light like burst from him, and it'll trickle down, and he'll lay on hands her 1 point.
Chepi,
Looking down at
you've got 2
Chepi,
HP.
she just is in tears rolling down her face as she looks up at Taeriel. Chepi thought she was gonna die.
What did you do? Why are you over here alone? You should have been with us. I should have been protecting you. Are you okay? Oh, my goodness, there's so much blood.
Chepi's okay now. She has a potion. Get the potion in Chepi's furs. It's by the left butt cheek.
Instead of doing that, I think what he's going to do is he doesn't have control right now. He's freaking out, and he's going to heal her for the full 54 points.
Damn.
Using lay on hands to do this?
Yep.
Bright glow emanates from Taeriel. Chepi, you feel the frostbite that had developed where you were hit by that cold ray of frozen magic start to recess, and you start to feel that part of your body warm up again.
Are you okay?
You, Taeriel. Chepi's okay. And she's gonna take her hand and lay it up on his face and like make him look at her. Breathe. You saved Chepi. She's okay. We still have stuff to do. What's happening?
I think as he's talking, he's just gonna, like I said, essentially pick her up and just like hold her and walk her over to everyone else. While explaining, I have no idea. There was a storm. It moved. And as he's talking, he's bringing it over to Ray. Ray, how are you feeling? Are you okay? Are you like where's Velen? She is still.
Is everyone okay?
I don't know. You're gonna see Ray get to the wall and slump down. He looks really fucked up. He's got cuts, he's bleeding, and he's just sitting there. He's just breathing like, just give me a minute. I don't quite.
Potions? Anything?
Chepi will use hers. You healed Chepi very well, Taeriel. And Chepi's gonna kneel down next to Ray, and she's gonna pull out from her left butt cheek the potion that Morty gave her. It's a Morty healing potion.
Thank you.
Very chunky and probably very warm now, but it should help.
Don't forget to chew it.
I'll chew it, and I'm gonna drink that.
Definitely chew it.
Oh God, it's so. I sputter a little bit as I'm chewing it.
Where's Velen? Where's
We're
Mortis?
fine.
Are you okay? How are you looking?
Well, I've seen better days, but I've also seen worse ones, darling.
Ray's not looking so well. I think at this point,
we have a bigger problem.
well, while you guys decide on what you're doing, Taeriel's gonna blow another spell. And he's gonna put on Aura of Vitality
On Velen?
I can't see HP. Ray.
So-
it's a whole dome.
It's a dome. Yeah.
It's centered on you, 30-foot radius, so you can cover pretty much everywhere here.
Yeah. As much as I can cover, I can't really see around this thing right here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's just gonna heal. Well, it takes a slot every heal, correct?
No.
It's 2d6, 2d6 every 6 seconds. So
All right. Yeah. He's just gonna.
Ow.
Who's getting the
he's just
first
gonna-
heal?
Ray.
Ray. Roll 2d6. Mortis. You have the bag containing
I do.
Auril
Uh-huh.
at the moment.
oops, sorry about that.
It is
And all my other
moving.
shit. It's moving?
It is moving.
Moonbrook is watching the bag, and she's just like,
Well, if it's moving, if that's the case, I'm gonna step towards the spindle and just hock it in there.
What? What are you doing?
I'm getting rid of it.
Are you throwing the bag at the spindle?
The whole thing. The whole. Okay, this is a great question.
if
So
you
I'm
throw
going
the
to-
bag,
It may dispel the bag and she'll pop out. But, I don't know how to fish around. All right, let me roll. Oh, boy. Do we have any more Flash of Geniuses? No. Okay, so that sucks. That's gonna make this harder.
aim her at the. She like. I feel like Moonbrook would be like, open the bag, aim her at it. She'll never know if when she's popping out. She pops out into it, man.
I mean, this is like a
Can I hear them from where I am right now? I don't know how long
super
they're talking.
split
I would
second
assume so.
thing.
Okay.
You're not that far away.
I guess
If
I stop when I look at it as it's moving. I'm like,
Can you just like turn the bag upside down and open it and push it over the top of the spindle or something, or underneath
Hey,
it so she
you're
goes right
fucking high,
into
man.
it? Or underneath it, it's floating, right? So just like have the opening underneath it, open and pull up or something. I don't know.
It'd be like putting on a sock, Morty. Or
Yeah, like putting on a sock.
The bag begins to move violently in your hands,
Okay.
Mortis.
Do it, Morty.
Why is it moving?
Do it.
Put it under the sock or
Just
whatever.
do it now.
I think Taeriel just screams,
yeah,
"Do what Mortis would do!"
Okay, I'm doing it. And I just throw the whole thing in because he's panicking.
Throw the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Mortis.
I rolled intelligence disadvantage, and they both got odds. So that was my thing.
Okay. I need a roll from you, Mortis.
You're great.
This is the most important roll that you have made in the entire campaign.
You've said that before.
No pressure, man.
Because you don't want the 1 to happen.
Yeah.
Roll a 2.
Okay.
Roll
Am
a
I rolling a
D2.
D2? Are you serious? Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, all right.
50-50.
Any inspiration? Any inspiration?
Does anyone have inspiration?
Inspiration. I don't think you can give an inspiration.
No
I don't
Yes, you
have
can.
on this
You-
roll.
You can.
Before we do this,
No
roll,
This
inspiration.
is no
My-
D20. This is just a D2.
my heal's going off every 6 seconds, right?
You get 1
Yep.
heal before Mortis does this.
Okay, Velen, please.
Hey, everybody take your time. Let's milk this out.
No, let's not milk this out. Roll.
He's got to heal.
Bro, for fuck's sake, I need to take an anxiety
He
pill.
just said he's healing
Yeah,
before I do this.
please.
It's already done.
Yeah, she's
Oh, you
healed.
did it. Oh, great. Oh, okay. All right. Anybody else? Are there enough
Just do it,
buses?
Morty.
Oh my god, I hate you. Just
Are there
do it.
enough
Stop
buses in
stalling.
here?
Stop stalling.
Try to flip a coin.
No.
Card.
Please do it before Wack just like the bag burst open.
Yeah, he's. You know,
He
stalling
loves
is
it.
bad.
Look at him. He loves it. All right. Rolling 1, G2. Perfect.
Oh god. No.
Okay.
With a 50-50 shot, we knew it was
You
gonna
had
be shit.
one job, Cord.
This is my fault. This is my fault.
Oh boy.
Who's ready?
Okay,
All right.
Mortis.
Yes.
The bag hits the spindle. As it does, you can see ripples in the spindle, almost looking like a drop of water hitting the surface of water. You see there is a horrific burst that emanates from the spindle. And as it makes contact with the spindle, the bag explodes.
No.
You see the ice shard of Auril burst forth from the bag, crack and disintegrate, all of which happens within moments. And as this happens, the ripples begin to reverberate
Shit.
further and further. And I'm truly sorry. Everyone's magical auras turn off. Everyone's magical items are disabled. Every magical spell that you currently have is stopped. As a wave of force blasts through Yithrin, the same magical force that crashed the city to the ground. You all take 109 damage. Nissa. I need to check. You are no longer raging.
Oh.
So you would take full damage.
Think so. Yeah, because nothing is working.
Now, I don't believe that anyone is killed outright.
It's double max, right? Yes.
Yeah.
It's not double max.
It's double
your
current?
No. It is your current HP plus your max HP. Ray,
Ew.
you are dead. Mortis, you are dead. Rubble and ruin begin to fall all around the room in the tower. There is a horrifically loud ringing sound as this explosion happens. I believe everyone is on death saves now. I'm going to make a turn order. For this. Yeah, you can actually just I can do this. You don't have to roll initiative. I can just add you this way. Yeah, you know what? Just select your tokens and roll me initiative, except Ray and Mortis. Yeah, Chepi, select your token and yeah, okay. All right. Nissa, please make a death saving throw.
That's a fail, right?
9 is a fail. Moonbrook, please make a death saving throw.
I sent you a message really fast because I want clarification.
Yeah, I need to check. I believe that they are.
That they are magic or...
Sorry, I need to check the specifics.
Yeah, no problem. Do you want me to post it for you?
Yeah, if you could, please. They are still available.
Okay.
The wording of this explosion is that living spells, constructs, and other magically created creatures are unaffected. So I would count that as one of them. So this is still up. So you will have advantage on this.
So there's like a rattling in Moonbrook's pocket, and one of the soul stones that has a spirit swirling within it cracks open as she's as we roll. I don't know why it didn't give me advantage. We'll roll again.
Roll again. One success. Velen. One fail. Taeriel. One fail. Chepi. One fail. Nissa. Sorry, this was bludgeoning damage, not force. I misspoke.
What passes? 15?
10 is a success. 10 to 20 is a success.
Okay, so I have
Natural
one success.
1. A natural 1 is 2 fails.
Okay.
Natural 20 is an automatic wake up with 1 HP.
Gotcha.
Moonbrook.
A second soul stone falls from her pocket and cracks open.
Another success. Velen. Velen, you are dead. Taeriel. That is a success. Chepi. That is a success. Nissa. That is 2 fails. Is that 3 fails for you, Nissa?
Yes.
You are dead. Moonbrook.
Her last soul stone falls from her pocket and cracks open.
That is a success. Moonbrook, roll 1d4, please. You will awaken within 1 hour with 1 HP.
Okay.
Taeriel.
Wait, can I roll just once just to see if I get a 20 just in case?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
But you used that other one.
Yeah, I did. So I just want to make sure it got used.
Taeriel, that is a success. Is that 2 for you? Taeriel? Have we lost Taeriel?
He said yes. His Go XLR crashed.
Oh, okay.
That is 2.
Chepi. There's another fail, Chepi. Taeriel. That is a success. Please roll a d4. You will also arise within 1 hour with 1 HP. Not yet.
No.
Not yet. Within 1 hour. Chepi. I'm sorry, Chepi. You didn't make it. There is harsh breathing. The sounds of rubble, clattering, bits of stone, pebbles. Falling all about. With racking coughs, in whatever order you would like, and probably spaced out within a few minutes or so. Moonbrook and Taeriel, you begin to awaken.
No. Oh. I think Taeriel is just like looking around. He's like, wake up, wake up. He's looking frantically for Ray, and he just runs to Ray, and he's looking, and then he sees Chepi, and he stops, and he's just like, ah! He starts screaming. He's looking around. He's like, is anyone here? He's gonna kneel down to Ray, and he's gonna kneel down to Chepi and grab both of them, and no! He's gonna frantically look around in his bag and finds the diamond, and he's gonna be like, you bring him back! And he's gonna slam the diamond on the ground and skid it across his chest, and use the spell Revivify to try to raise Ray.
Taeriel, make a medicine check first. You hold the diamond, slam it down on Ray's chest. And as you try to focus your power through it, feel the connection that you are expecting from you to the diamond to Ray. Fade.
No! This is supposed to work as hell. I think he crawls to Chepi and just holds her, and then like pulls Ray and holds him, and he's got both of them in his arms, and he's just like looking around like, anyone else? Please help me.
But he doesn't see
Nissa!
in the next room is Moonbrook holding Nissa and Morty on her lap. She woke up a few minutes before, and she's just holding them.
Yeah.
She's been through this before, so this is like her worst nightmare all over again.
Anybody else here?
I'm here, man. I'm here.
You're alive. Sorrel, are they alive?
No, man. We're the only two.
At this point, Taeriel's just gonna try to pray to his deity, and he's just screaming out, "Take me! I don't need to be here anymore. Just please, one more favor. Disown me if you need to. I don't take my life force. I could give so much more back. I did what you said. Please."
Everything goes silent, Taeriel. Silent, dark. There is a beam of light begins to spread around you.
I did everything you said. What's the point of saving this if it's all gonna bring more death? You were supposed to stay near me. And you were supposed to listen. I will not accept this. They have taken my brothers, my people. I went on this stupid expedition for what? And Leoric was taken from me as well. And you take her. And him. He's the one that I deserve to have as a brother. And she loved me no matter what. And the others. Even Velen made sacrifices for this place. Who knew that we could kill a god? If it was gonna bring this much, I would rather freeze to death than to deal with this. The greater good is not always the best. He's gonna just pull Chepi closer and Ray closer and just hold them both at his shoulders. I'm sorry I wasn't better. I was selfish. I stand up and I grip both of them over my shoulder and bring her over. We will not have them lay separate any longer. And I will not have them die this way. Bring Nissa closer. Grab Mortis. And he kind of slides over to Velen and pulls Velen in.
Taeriel, when you move, Darkness is all around you. The ground feels cold. You cannot see anyone else.
What is this? Have I not suffered enough now? I'm alone?
Beam of light before you begins to coalesce into a shape. Taeriel.
I was calling for you. Please take me instead. I love them. I don't want to. Please. They're the only family I have.
Taeriel. You
Yes.
have brought warmth to Icewind Dale, as I have asked of you.
At a cost that is far deeper than the wounds I have ever received can cut.
Morning Lord places a hand on your cheek. Warmth begins to radiate outwards. Wipes the tears away. In all things, there is a balance. The law, Taeriel, must remain. The law of nature you hold dear must remain.
What's that?
But
Does that
for
mean I
your
say?
gift to Icewind Dale, I will offer you this choice. You seem ready to sacrifice yourself for those that you love.
Yes. Yes. I've taken far too much. I have had the privilege of getting to meet so many others, and what is bringing warmth to the Dale? If you can't have those you love be a part of that victory. Take everything. I'm fine with being but a memory. Not a hero. Not a folklore of legend. None of it matters. Fame, power, I now know is worthless. The bigger story is those that are told with smiles, with love, and a sacrifice that is given without even thought. I'm ready.
If you leave this place, I cannot guarantee where you will end up.
There are some stories.
Sacrifice for your friends is noble, but in your place, their deeds weigh upon yours.
I have grown. I have learned much. But the one thing that I cherish the most is I have learned to love. In a memory I shall become. But let there all be known that the Dale was saved by the heroes and the sacrifice. And let that memory remain branded in any gods that try to dare take anything else from us. Do what you must, for the law has been dropped and the scales of judgment have been weighed. I have fulfilled my duty as your champion, and I kneel. Thank you for showing me the light.
Thank you for walking the path that few dare to tread. Take my hand, Taeriel. I will guide you.
I look back. They'll never let me leave down for this. I guess I'm breaking off from the party once again. Goodbye, Chepi. Filled with love that I never thought would come from someone such as you. Ray, the brother I should have been had for a long time, but I'm glad we spent many time together. Be strong, confident. Yes, sir. Don't let your deeds drive the hand of your rage. Your nobility is strong. Moonbrook, Dale, you are the elf of the moon. No matter how dark your times are, your light will shine vividly bright. Mortis, for fuck's sakes, no more explosions. You always have a spot in my heart, and Velen. Spend the rest of your years in happiness and study. Most of all, you were always a family member of ours, no matter how difficult it was. And to the Dale, where one story ends, another begins. It's time for you to write your own story. I take his hand.
Come. We shall take the next step together.
And I step.
Taeriel turns to light. The rest of you, take a breath.
What the fuck is this?
What's going on?
Auril!
Oh,
Ray?
What happened?
I was dead again.
What happened? Where is everyone?
Oh, fucking god, you're back. Am I dead? Am I dead?
Taeriel?
Where's
And
Taeriel's? No, he's alive. Taeriel.
Chepi
Taeriel is
reaches
gone.
Taeriel!
Where's Taeriel?
The only thing that is left behind is his sword.
Ray
He's
grabs
just right
it.
here.
Ray grabs the sword and is holding it against his chest. Just. Where is he? Where is he?
He's, And Chepi kind of just holds herself a little. He's somewhere, protecting us, Ray. I think Taeriel's gone and done a really silly thing again, Ray. Chepi's, pretty sure about it.
Ray opens up his bag and he pulls out the diamond and he throws it across the room, and he's just rocking back and forth with the sword. He goes, he told me that if he ever goes to don't bring him back, and I'm having a hard time right now finding that. I want him back.
Chepi knows exactly how you feel, Ray. And Chepi's going to sit closer to Ray, and she's going to take her hand and pull him in close the way Taeriel would pull her in. And she's going to put her head down on his. She's going to slowly start rocking back and forth. It hurts so much, Ray, but he wouldn't want us to suffer. He gave himself for us.
Okay.
Moonbrook. And Chepi's voice is just breaking, trying to scream out to Moonbrook right now. Everyone. Is everyone okay? Please.
Yes, darling.
Moonbrook is like checking Morty and checking I was gonna say Tess, sorry. But Nissa, and yeah, they're okay. You know, it's kind of fucked though, is that he did what we do in the Dale, which is give yourself back. He didn't want to be like one of us, but he was. That was just proof right there. That was him. I'm sure of it.
He was.
Okay. So what do we do now?
We need to get out of here.
We lick our wounds.
Is
And then we
Auril
flee.
gone?
I can't imagine we would be alive right now, Nissa.
What happened?
If Auril was still here.
If we can sleep, I can get us out of here really fast tomorrow. But I'm so hurt in so many ways. I need to rest.
Here, Ray, here's a potion. One of Morty's.
No, I want to feel this for now.
I'll work on getting the hut ready.
Chepi doesn't think we can rest here. This building, do you see the rubble? It's been shaking, that wave that hit us.
I think we need to go. I don't want to stay here, man.
What? We need to at least get out of the tower.
Okay.
I have regular potions if you want to just drink.
No. Ray stands up next to Chepi, and the sword, which is made of God knows what metals, is probably burning him a little. But he gets some line out of his bag, and he wraps around his waist, and he puts the sword in it and holds it next to him. And he goes, I don't know who to follow now, so who's gonna go first?
I will.
Wait. Listen, take one of the potions and don't fight me on it, man. If he's going to be with the light, he won't want you to die just because you walked outside and tripped over a fucking rock now, man. So you're going to take this fucking potion and you're going to drink it, all right?
No.
I'll pour it down your goddamn throat.
Ray closes his eyes, and then he casts the last spell he has, which is Aura of Vitality, and it encompasses everybody. This warm sphere of fire that springs up from him around everybody. And he goes, if you come here, I'll heal you. And he'll start casting, I think it's 2d6. Yeah. For anyone that needs it. But he's not healing himself yet. He's just looking at everybody else, and he's healing their wounds as much as he can. Going round and around.
What's Mortis doing right now?
He's sort of just looking around, looking at his hands, looking at the spindle, looking at everybody crying. Just sort of wanders over. So, we did it. He's gone. Dead, right? Yeah?
Think so, man.
Yeah.
Slayer of Zodrock and fucking...
Auril.
I wasn't, it was, I panicked. But,
That's not how the story's gonna go. Not the way I tell it.
Okay, and how's that gonna go?
You're Mortis, the God Slayer. You took her magic away. That's what you did.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot. It's not like we all did that. I mean, if it wasn't for Nissa, I wouldn't have been able to get your bag. You know, I wouldn't have been able to. We would have all frozen, and that was great. So good job, Nissa. Right? Where's Taeriel? And Taeriel
would have made it here if not for him.
Right. Yeah, he had his. He was doing all of his. Where is he?
He's gone.
Morty.
He left. Why?
I think he saved us.
Morty, Chepi's out here. Can you come out?
Okay. Yeah.
Moonbrook will push him up off of her lap.
When you walk out, you would see, like, Chepi holding Ray still and them clutching Taeriel's sword. Or, well, I guess they're standing now and Ray has it on his waist belt.
Yeah, but yeah, I imagine you're still holding me.
Yeah. Morty,
No.
Taeriel didn't make it. He, went and did some Taeriel-like things on us again. And, Chepi thinks he might be with the Morning Lord now. But we did it. And that's what Taeriel would want us to focus on. You did amazing, Morty. You saved us. We just, we have to get out of here now.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone else crowd closer to Raytoin, please.
Yeah, come on, come on.
Don't have him waste his magics.
Okay.
I'll roll again. I need help.
Yeah, there's 10 charges. 2 have been used, so.
Yeah, someone else roll. Everybody has to roll.
Yeah, everyone rolls at least once.
You would have all been taken down to 0 HP.
We're all healing ourselves. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, 2d6.
So I would actually get the maximum.
Right. So you would get 12 with each charge, Chepi. Everyone else, this started from 1 HP, basically.
6. That'd be me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just 4 more. Whoever needs it. The first one's to get it. I know it's going to be hard because no one wants to do it.
But take
I'll
your
use
heals. I'll
another
take it.
one.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'll use another one.
Dibs. Haha. How many more you got?
2 more. Oh, no.
Right.
3 more. Unless
Right. Damn it.
does one.
Chepi, you gotta be quick.
Chepi's feeling okay now, Morty. Chepi's been
Great.
blessed
Thank you
by
so
her
much.
patron.
Thank you very much.
He's going to take all the healings. Fucking
Thank you. Great.
You were
I rolled
doing so
horribly.
good, man. You literally was like giving
Thank
people
you.
compliments, and now you're being a little shitbag.
It's
It's
What do you mean?
fine. He needs
Hold on,
to
whoa,
be okay.
hey.
I end the spell before with the last charge and go, that one's for him.
I uncork the bottle of potion from Morty from ages ago and just drink it.
I make eye contact
okay.
and do the same.
And then from the bottom of the camera angle, you just see Mortis's hands grab the bottles when you're done drinking them.
Oh, yeah. I hold one out, too, because I was getting one.
Thank you.
Okay.
And then I go to put them in my bag.
Remind us the roll for that, please.
Can someone hold these for me?
I think it's 2d6 plus 8, if I recall correctly.
Here's a holding bag, man.
Thank you. Just realized I don't have my bag anymore.
That's why I gave
Morty,
you mine.
I think that's the least of our concerns right now. Morty,
I had some Icewind pottery in there.
Chepi's gonna give him a
It
death
has never
glare.
been seen before.
Look, you can have that diamond over there. And Ray points to across the room, and there's a
Okay.
fairly good-sized diamond.
All the staves and everything are gone as well.
Except for this one, and I have the Charlatan one.
Just to clarify, the items were not destroyed. Magic was disabled, basically.
Just shit on the things on a pile over there.
The staves were in
we
Taeriel's bag.
pulled them all out. Someone was huffing them for
Taeriel's bag,
Mhm.
yes. Those
Yeah,
would be
he had the
gone,
one with a
yes.
lot of the relics.
Yeah.
But we pulled the stabs out for some reason before we went through the doors, and they were bundled
Oh.
up. They're still here somewhere in the room.
I pulled out the necromancy one, yeah.
Yeah, so they're here somewhere.
Well, you
Mine-
put them in the bag that I just gave Morty.
But all of my bag of holding is in a pile with all of the stuff over by the spindle.
The bag
Right,
of
'cause it
holding
was a-
that was thrown
There's
to
no
spindle
more.
is disintegrated.
Yeah. Okay. Also, yep. So yeah, I don't have a bag.
We can try and make it to the cave, the ice cave. That Dryad was at the other end of it, right?
Yes.
That's correct.
If we'd like, we could maybe rest for a teensy bit before we head out, just to catch our breath.
looking around, how does the stability of the building seem now that the blast has kind of happened?
Seems reasonably stable. I mean, there's little bits of rubble and things that you hear, like...
Okay.
clattering here and there. But this city survived a crash landing before. And this is the most stable structure in the city. So this place seems reasonably okay.
Okay, yeah. Could use a little bit of rest.
Do we want to make it a quick one, or would we like me to set up the dome?
How long have we... It's been a long day, hasn't it?
It's been a very long day.
Yeah.
If we've got room, I don't know about this chamber, but I know there's a lot of room in the other one. Maybe?
We should be able to set it up somewhere.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
When we stand up, is there anything else of Taeriel's around, or was it just his sword that was left?
Just the sword.
I think before Chepi stands up, she's probably just gonna like kiss her hand and kind of just like lay it on the floor where she last saw Taeriel sitting. She's gonna stand up and kind of wait for Ray and follow him.
Yeah, start probably following Velen out. Okay. Let's go.
I follow them as well.
Are you all just leaving the city? Is that the plan here?
I think we're gonna rest first, because I told him I can get us out quick if we can just rest fully.
Alright.
Alright, this chamber is probably too small as well.
You know, it'd be really bad if we ran into Scrabble, Scribby, Stinky.
Yeah. How about this
Stinky
one?
Socks, or whatever his name is. Scriven Scry, that's it.
Let me see.
That'd be pretty bad.
About 10 feet. This should work, I suppose.
Okay, good.
Alright.
20-foot diameter dome of force springs into existence as Velen summons a tiny hut.
Wait, where's she summoning at?
We're near the entrance of the one that we had to go up in the floor earlier, so we're north of there. Ray crawls into it and probably just... I think he probably lays down against a far wall and... yeah, I think he just keeps his eyes open for a while. He's not going to talk to anybody. He's just going to lay there until hopefully sleep finds him.
I'll keep first watch.
Chepi feels pretty good as well. She could also keep watch if you want, or Moonbrook. Those heals from Ray were pretty great on Chepi.
Chepi is staying up with you. I will rest.
Yeah, rest, love. Please.
Before I go to bed, I'm gonna go ahead and just put a hand on Chepi's shoulder and on Moonbrook's shoulder, and I'll squeeze. And as I'm walking away, you'll notice a tear coming down my face. And I'll sit next to Ray until he falls asleep.
What about you, Morty? You gonna stay up or get some rest?
I don't know if I'm ready to sleep.
Do you want to stay up and watch with us?
Yeah, I'll try.
You somberly keep watch for any signs of trouble. But it is quiet. And this city, this place where you have managed to bring warmth back to the Dale, is I think for all of you feels different. It feels like not just Taeriel, but perhaps this city has taken its last breath. The watch continues without any issues.
I think halfway through the watch, Chepi would probably want to stretch her legs, and she would definitely kind of walk away.
Where are you going?
Chepi's she's gotta go pee, Morty. Please don't come and watch. She's just gonna be out in the hallway. Chepi won't go far.
Okay.
She's gonna do that and just sit on the ground. And she is going to weep. Harder than she's ever wept before. And she's just gonna think about Taeriel. And just watch the doors for the rest of the watch.
You're muted, Moonbrook.
Can we hear from the hut? Would I be able to hear her crying?
Definitely.
You have a pretty high perception. Yeah.
Okay. I feel like Moonbrook wouldn't let her sit out there and cry by herself. Moonbrook would tell Morty that she I gotta go pee too, man. It's just like
You can't go that way. Chepi went that way. You're gonna see her Chepi.
no, it's like it's a thing. It's like if one, person goes, you gotta go with them. It's like buddy system to the bathroom.
What is this?
It's a thing.
We've never done that before.
I'm gonna pee on myself, and she's gonna run and join Chepi and just hold her up and just weep with her, which is strange because Moonbrook did not like Taeriel until halfway. So
The watch passes. Do you think you slept at all, Chepi, Moonbrook, Mortis?
Mortis doesn't. He probably turns in midway through the night. He's like, I should probably go to bed, but he's tossing and turning and doesn't sleep a wink.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Yeah.
Chepi and Moonbrook, if you do not sleep, please do the same. Moonbrook, you take a level of exhaustion. But Mortis, maybe you got enough healing. Who knows? You're not going to take any exhaustion. but you do not get a full night's rest.
Mm-hmm.
Chepi, the same thing.
Definitely.
Night passes, and you all begin to stir.
Ray sort of jolts awake from maybe a nightmare. Just seems like a jolt. Takes a minute for everything to come back. Realizing what happened was real. And then I think he just sits up, sees Velen next to him. I think he grabs Velen's hand and just holds it. Hey.
Hey. I see you're awake as well. Morning.
Morning. I have to prepare my magics for the day. And then if everybody's good, we can try to get out of here.
Thank you.
Oh, Mortis. Ray sits up straight, crosses his legs, puts his hands in his lap, and he closes his eyes as he begins to prepare his spells for the day.
I'll go ahead and I'll stand up and brush myself off, and I'll start waking everyone else up. Good morning, everyone.
What do you mean morning? Is it morning? Oh, crap.
Well, it's a figure of speech, is it not?
Yeah.
Moonbrook walks Chepi back in, and you can tell that, like, Chepi might not look exhausted, but Moonbrook looks fucked up.
Moonbrook?
That was the longest pee I've ever seen.
It was really intense, man.
Yep, it was.
Why were
the
you
biggest
watching?
Chepi ever.
Yeah, they went off to pee like 8 hours ago.
How's everyone feeling?
I'm
Like
exhausted.
shit. Exhausted, like shit. Emotionally damaged as usual. Yeah.
Does
So normal.
anyone need any rations? Chepi has some. We should probably eat while we wait for Ray.
I am pretty hungry.
Yeah, here. I have some rations as well.
Thank you.
I don't quite feel like eating.
I have a favor.
What?
Can we stop off at that anvil one more time?
Chepi doesn't think the magics of this place works anymore. Morty, did you see what that thing did? That was...
No?
Chepi's never felt anything like that before. This place feels different. It doesn't feel the same to Chepi anymore. Does anyone else notice?
Is it warmer?
Go! Someone go out on the balcony, right? Where can you see the lights from the towers and everything? Are they still on?
Who wants to go check?
I'll do it. I'm already up. Gotta make my way over there.
Yeah, making your way to the balcony, Mortis. You can see that the towers are sort of flickering, and the Skydock spire, where you were all resting for so many nights here, crashed down to the ground.
Huh. Looks like there could be some of the towers up, but you know that where we slept? Good thing we didn't stay there last night. It crashed to the ground.
Oh.
It's weird.
But is it warmer? Do we notice that it's warmer?
You do, Moonbrook. Your passive perception would be enough to tell that it is a little bit warmer. It's not like it suddenly becomes hot, you know, but it is a little bit warmer.
Ray stands. Okay. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, is it warm enough? I'll wait on it. I'll wait on it. Go ahead.
Well, actually, so Ray stands up. I know it's been hard for us to track, but would I know if it would feel like it was morning, like actual morning?
You wouldn't just know outright, but Mortis, you can see that there's like a beam of light making its way through and just landing on the balcony.
Put my hand in the light.
Feels warm.
Mm. All right, cool. I come back and I tell them there's a bit of a beam of light coming down. It's probably sunlight.
Wait, what? Light?
If
Yeah.
she's gone, if she's gone.
Oh right, yeah. Oh right, yeah. Well, come look at it. And yeah. It's over here. And
He goes over to the
Chepi's
balcony.
definitely
and shows
gonna
you.
follow.
hey, look at that.
They fucking
Look what
crowd
I
on this
found.
balcony. I'm gonna look up to see the sun. Is
Well, you wouldn't see the
Well,
sun,
this-
but you see a beam
a
of
beam.
light, yeah.
this is like
Is
the
it-
first time I've seen this shit in like years, man.
Is there like a hole in the ice that the sun is coming from, or does it just look like it's...
Yes.
There is a hole.
Now I can ask my question. Is it like, is there like water droplets not like coming, like, you know what I mean? Like when ice is melting, the water droplets.
Yes, there is.
Holy shit, man.
What?
I feel like Moonbrook will
It's not
take
like a
off her glove.
deluge or anything, but
Just
drips
a
here
drop.
and there.
It's not freezing. We
It's getting
fucking-
warm.
Okay,
We
that's a.
fucking did it.
Probably
There's a-
like right around freezing.
It's cold, but it's not. It's not. I haven't
Ice.
seen.
Yeah, something melt outside in a long time. Yeah.
Of course we get it. What do you think?
Okay.
Chepi's gonna reach out to the light and put her hand in the beam.
Ray starts looking around for a space big enough to grow a tree. Now, I think the room we were in might have been big enough, but I don't know if it just needs to be big enough to grow a fairly sizable trunk. Is there anything in this space that can do that, or do we need to go down for that?
Probably not within the city. There was the Arboretum, but that was
Yeah.
magically created.
Okay. Okay. Ray's going to sit down and cast commune with nature. He's going to see if he can feel if there were ever large pots that had dirt that held plants in the city. Assuming that this was a city people lived in, there may have been public spaces that would have had dirt in them. So that's his entire focus while casting the spell. Anything that's large enough.
Give me a nature check.
Two. Can I get advantage using commune with nature though?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. 17.
Yeah. Maybe by the Arboretum. There might have been... There's maybe some storage or something there.
Okay. Okay, while everybody's doing something, I've got to write something to you.
So yeah, while we're all here on the balcony, we can all notice that the towers are flickering. You see that?
Yeah, Chepi sees it.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. I just was thinking, where's that sword? Where's Taeriel's sword?
Ray has it right now. It's on his waist.
I see it.
Yeah, but please be careful, okay?
Don't kind of throw it or blow it up or anything.
And Ray grabs it and it burns a little bit as he pulls it out from his waist and then hands it over to him. He doesn't even react to it. He just lets it happen.
Is it hot?
No. It's warm.
No. Okay.
But yeah, it is warm. But for Ray, druids and metals don't mix, so it hurts.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow, this is heavy. This is heavy. Okay. Wow. You were swinging this thing around? Oh, okay. Yeah, I could probably...
Taeriel was very strong, Morty.
I could probably do something. We have that diamond still? We should have that diamond. Yeah, I'd like to go to the anvil if we can.
I mean, I guess we can go look. I mean, we'll know. If you remember, we had to say up, and it brought us up. If we can't get up there, then we can't get up there. So
yeah, we can't go up there. Yeah, we'll try.
Yeah, and it's on the way anyway, so yeah. Oh, shit! If that doesn't work, then we can't get down the way we got up before in the big tube, you know, when we went through the door and it brought us up and then we...
Hey, you want to know what's hilarious?
Were you not planning on getting us out quickly?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, sure.
I don't know if I can do this here without without some dirt. If I grow a tree, I might be able to get us out of here.
Oh, cool. All right.
Well,
we could go to the grove.
Yeah,
we just
go to the
hit
grove,
over
Ray.
a little
Huh? Want to go to the grove? See your lady friend?
I mean, no, not that grove. Well, there was
What do
two
you mean?
groves. There are trees back there.
Correct.
That's right.
You're welcome. I'm a marvel of modern sciences.
Matchmaker.
No, okay, yeah. Well, I did say I would come back to visit her. Okay.
You did. You promised it. I was there.
Let's, yeah, I guess we can go there. The trees are already grown and... Okay. Sure.
Cool. All right.
And
Only-
he grew more.
Only
Do
thing.
we way down?
Right.
We don't have a way down?
Place, sort of.
I mean... Oh, yeah, I don't have us away that... well, I could
Three
take
places.
us down... I could take us down one at a time. I could be an eagle again and just go down and drop you off.
That's a good idea.
I also have the capabilities of polymorphing someone as well.
That's a good idea because
We could do that.
we would have to somehow try to rappel back into the mirror scary room where we all decided to destroy that guy. And then we also have to go probably across the invisible bridge thing that was also invisible. That's probably gone now. And then we have the elevator thing that is probably just some sort of death tunnel, which would just be a slide
Just
to our death.
interrupt you all.
Of course.
You are all also level 12 now.
Okay.
Okay.
What if I didn't?
Chepi can just make everyone fly, but
Yeah, what if we didn't sleep?
I would just like to mention that you're level 12, but if you did not sleep, you do not get your level 12 spells yet.
Sweet. Okay, thank you.
Oh.
we just have to sit down for an hour for Chepi to eat her breakfast, and then she'll be able to make everyone fly.
Yeah. Okay. That's great. That's way easier than all the stuff we were coming up with. Okay. Sure. You talk about rations and whatnot. Oh, shit. And I cast, Goodberry. And I pop one in my mouth. I've got more if anybody else wants.
Chepi's gonna hand out some rations as well, but she's gonna keep two for herself, and she's gonna lay one next to her and open hers up.
Oh.
I had enough for everyone to have one.
Did you Goodberry us, or did we just ration?
A little bit of both.
Oh, sweet.
You're full, one way or the other.
Yeah, I'm full.
So,
thank you.
Another hour passes as you prep for the day and eat. What do you do?
So I think Ray's like, yeah, okay. So, Chepi, when you're ready, let's all float down, and I guess we can fly. How long can we fly for?
And Moonbrook and Chepi, if you would like to roll any hit dice, you can do that. This is considered a short rest.
Oh, I
Just
gotta roll.
fucking roll them all. All right.
So, Ray, Chepi can make us fly for about 10 minutes, and we're probably going to have to do it in little groups a little bit. Chepi can't make everyone all at once fly, she doesn't think.
Can you make a mammoth fly?
Chepi can make a mammoth fly.
Okay.
But
So maybe-
where are we going to put a mammoth in here? I don't think it's going to fit on the balcony.
Oh, yeah, is the balcony not big enough for a mammoth? Probably not.
Easy. You jump off the balcony and you turn into a mammoth, and you have someone else turn you to fly. Mammoth fly.
Well, just to make it easier, I'll fly myself, and that's fine.
Let's see.
I'll be a mammoth. Can I only have a mammoth thing?
Oh, I can turn you into a bird for a little bit. I mean, so how many people can you make
Yeah.
fly right now? Just in one go?
Chepi can make 5? So,
Oh,
only one other person?
and I can fly. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's
That worked
perfect.
out perfectly. Oh, imagine if someone else was here. Oh, that would be so awkward. All right.
I know that Ray looks at Mortis and just knows that's his way, and that Taeriel would probably laugh at it and at least snort. So he smiles.
Chepi is hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, let's aim for the entrance all the way across the way.
Definitely.
And then we'll go down the tunnel, and then when we get to those trees, I'll do what I need to do.
All right. Chepi is going to put her hand and her stump out. Does everyone want to grab onto Chepi? You have to be touching her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Certainly.
Touch your fuzzy butt.
Can I hold your horn?
No,
I have
don't.
All right. You want to hold
I
your
have
horn?
one hand on Moonbrook and the other hand on Chepi.
All right, and
Right,
Chepi is
touch your
going
arm.
to close her eyes, and you start seeing this golden light spread around her as these giant butterfly wings sprout from her back. And as that happens, everyone starts developing these beautiful, large, golden butterfly wings that slowly descend small sparkles down their backs.
Whoa.
Just be careful.
How do I do it? Now what?
You just think about it. It comes pretty naturally, Morty. You do it. You
Whoa.
fly.
Whoa.
Just be careful, Morty. Don't go upside down. You might fall. It makes it a little weird.
If he starts
He's gonna
spinning,
kill
I catch him.
No, wow.
You fly down towards the city.
Yeah, we're heading towards the entrance where we came in.
Heading towards the
Ray is a
entrance.
raven.
Go
You
see
can
the girlfriend.
You can see that the ice bridge has been destroyed,
Perfect.
but you can see that there is a like one of the spires that rings the edge of the city has been destroyed, and there is debris laying across the path, enough that you think you can cross it, or you can simply fly.
I'm flying.
Yeah.
Chepi's able to hold this for 10 minutes so we can fly it.
Very well.
Let's go.
Ray, as a raven, is going to land on Morty and not fly.
The shit? What the hell? What is it?
That's
Velen,
Ray.
there's a probably a moment here for you. What are you thinking about right now? This is a city that you have been searching for quite some time. Mythalar is still there. What do you look like right now as the group is flying away?
Defeated. You spend so much of your life trying to chase something, right? So much time and energy and effort, and you think that you have the answers. You get there and it's well, it's marvelous, right?
Is it?
When we first arrived. Now things are broken and fizzling. Doesn't feel worth it, right? Doesn't feel worth it. I try to pull out Scant.
Scant is dark, without the usual glow.
Well, I suppose you deserved some rest, old friend. I'll bury him back in my furs. But I'm looking back at the tower.
It still stands. There's a little bit more ruin here in the city, but the city still stands. The lights
Selfless.
flicker.
That selfless, stupid fucking elf.
And that's where we're going to take our break. We'll be back in just a few minutes, everybody. Hang tight for more table stories Rime of the Frostmaiden, the finale. As the group returns to the Caves of Hunger, leaving the lost city of Yithrin, they land, make their way across the ice. Up ahead, you can see the grove after about a mile of walking or so.
There it is. I was wondering if all that shaking had caused some issues here in the cave, but it don't look like it.
Is the cave melting?
Not particularly.
Did we... The Mythalar. What did it look like on our way out? Ray would have checked to see if he could feel anything, too.
The flashes of energy around it would not be there. The Mythalar itself would still be there. But it looked like it would be powered down.
Could Ray still feel his connection to it, or did it feel severed?
You do not still feel your connection to it.
Okay.
And neither do you, Chepi.
Chepi doesn't feel anything from the Mythalar either, Ray.
Yeah.
You think it's broken? It must have got turned off, yeah.
I don't know. Velen, the academy, or the people that...
Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood, I imagine they're gonna be all over this place, scouring it. Do you know if this place is still dangerous like it was? I mean, by the looks of it, things look off, but... Do you know?
Well, I mean, if there are any creatures still roaming about, I would assume they would pose a problem, but otherwise, it appears all the magical artifacts may be, well, I pull out Scant, and you'd notice that he is dark.
Oh no, not Scant.
So, okay, Morty, it's a
Sorry.
It's like a little sensitive man.
Sorry.
I will remind you that Scant has served us well and gotten us a copious amount of information throughout our travels.
Scant's been
Mortis.
amazing.
Scant's been a dick, but you know.
He's funny!
Cool
He's
dick.
a funny dick!
He was
Yeah.
useful.
Chepi likes him as well. He had a funny sense of humor.
Who are you all talking to?
I'm on your side, man. He was
Not
rude
you.
spot to
Not,
you
not
and me.
you.
Yeah, but
Regardless.
Irregardless.
No, regardless is the terminology.
Alright, whatever.
Irregardless does not make sense, because regardless is saying that you are doing it without regard for anything or anyone else.
Alright, it's relevant.
Oh my god. I just realized you're one of us now, villain. You're arguing with us. It's like she's
Oh my
assimilated.
god, you're arguing about nothing with us.
I've been doing that this whole
Yeah, she's been doing that from the start.
No, your arguments before were like very pointed and specific and good. That was useless. You did not need to shut that down on Mortis.
Well, I mean, he could use the vocabulary lesson. Evidently, he's using incorrect
Useless.
terminology.
Okay.
No, not a goblin.
Stupid.
What is happening?
Oh, good. I was about to.
Oh,
hey,
you're here.
we're over here. It's Ray.
Ray?
Yep.
Ray! Rushing,
We're here too.
rushing out
Should we
through
give it-
from one of the trees. You see your, well, acquaintance
Girlfriend.
Acquaintance.
emerging from the one of the trees. Ray, something has changed.
Yeah. You feel that?
Yes. Was this
She
you?
still look the same?
Well, it was us. Yeah, and
Hey, now it was us.
Taeriel.
It was Mortis, the Godslayer, but now it's us.
You can see that the frost that was in the Dryad's hair is no longer there. There's a greener color to her skin and to her hair. And Hathawin looks at all of you and says, The binding is gone.
you can go. You can leave.
You don't have to stay?
I do not feel restrained to this place, but it is my home, it is my grove.
I mean, you can still stay here. It's just because you don't have to doesn't mean you can.
Wait,
I mean,
could we help you find a new grove?
If you like.
I know of a very nice place with some very beautiful trees. Isn't that right, Ray?
are you talking about back? Well, yeah. I mean, that's
No,
As,
not here, but Merchander.
well, no, yeah, I know. Well, I don't think they want to dryad of it. Yeah, but that's. Do you want to leave? That's what's important. Do you want to find a new home?
I do not know. If I were to leave, these trees would surely die.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you think I should do, Ray? She rushes over and sort of puts her head on your chest, Ray.
But then she is getting really low. Look, hey, and I'm like, I hold her up straight and I look at her, I say, this has to be your decision. You can come with us if you want. There are a lot of different places out there in the world. There are forests and jungles, and there's so much alive out there. If you're not stuck here anymore and you want to get out there and you want to explore, you can come with us. But that has to be your choice. Something that you want.
Do you know of trees like these?
Yeah, actually the Lonely Wood has a fair amount of trees like this.
I know. The pear.
Yeah.
Do you have any left?
And I reach in my bag. I think I may have had a seed, like one seed left. I mean, yeah?
Ray,
I can grow another.
Plant this where you believe. You believe that I may enjoy a new home. And I will be able to journey there once the tree has grown.
Okay. Ray puts the seed back in his bag and saying, listen, I'll be back often to check on you, okay? Just so you know, I can get back here. So stay safe. I'll find you a new home.
She smiles widely and kisses you in deep, deep kiss. Thank you, Ray.
Of course. Ray's blushing, like, terribly. He's terribly red.
God, that was deep.
So cold in here, my cheeks are checked.
It's not even that cold, man. It's not
It
even
is.
that cold.
It's so cold.
Your cheeks aren't chapped from the cold. That was a deep kiss.
Okay. We're gonna go now. Okay. I need use of one of the trees. It won't hurt it. I'm just gonna use the nature to move us to another place. But I will be back. And I'll say it again. I will be back.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
What happened to that creature that came through here? Well, the two creatures.
I don't know. What did they look like?
One was terribly frightening, and the other changed. I heard them speaking, and the other one, it had white hair at first, and then it changed.
Leoric.
It's definitely got to be Leoric.
Oh, yeah, he was supposed to close the what?
But you remembered when I used the Scryan spell. What I saw was not Leoric. It was something else.
Little Dryad, have you seen that thing again?
No, not for some time. Since
Has anything weird happened out here, or?
there was horrible, loud noises coming from the passage.
Yeah, that was that's after the actually we were probably out for that, but we did know that it happened. So yeah, that was sort of our fault. Everything's okay back there. It shouldn't happen again.
Are you all right?
No, but we will be.
There was another.
And now there is not.
We're only here because of him.
Yeah.
I see.
He really liked the
Such is
pairs.
Nature.
Yeah, you're right. That is nature. Okay.
Some things grow and some things go, right?
Yeah. Ray starts to walk over towards the tree closest to them.
Wait. Not
Yeah.
that tree.
No?
This one. It is more friendly.
Ray listens and goes to this other tree. Thank you, appreciate that. Okay. Alright, listen guys. When I cast a spell, it's gonna be like a doorway on this door. I can only hold it open for like maybe 6 seconds. The moment it's open, you run, and I'll be right behind you. Okay?
That other tree doesn't look so bad.
Ray ignores
Shut
that.
up, Morty.
And then Ray puts his hand on the tree, and he starts to chant a little lightly under his breath, and the tree starts to along the bark there's a light that starts to shine, and it's a red light. It doesn't look like fire, but it is a shining sort of reddish orange. And as I cast transport via plants, I am feeling a connection between this tree and the trees that I grew next to Bryn Shander. And I am creating a portal. And what'll happen is the fire will go down the one crack, and then the different cracks of the the bark, and the bark seems to shimmer away as a bright light, maybe a little bit golden, is shining in the middle. And right when I feel that it is cast and ready, I'm like, now! And I'm waiting for them to run through. Go, 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 go!
Chepi being next to Ray would right through the little doorway, believing in him.
And I'm like, I'm holding it as best as I can on here. I'm like,
looking at the other trees still.
Go, 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 go!
I'm going.
Grabbing Morty and Nissa and running.
I'm just saying that the bark is probably worth its buy.
And then I look back over to her and I go, I will be back.
Soon.
Soon. And then I jump through. I would imagine that once you're inside of this, it's not exactly instantaneous. I think for the first time, you're probably feeling what Ray always feels. This almost like a root system that is just, it exists in the world. This living stream that connects and moves and weaves. You don't go in a straight line to this tree. You flow just like you would water or anything. There's no rhyme or reason. It just feels natural. And we go until you can feel the end of the line coming. Almost like being... It's like jumping into water, and then you feel as you're starting to bob back up out of it. As the entrance comes closer and closer, and you can see sunlight shining through it.
This feeling of like an embrace grabs you and pulls you through the roots of this tree, and for a moment you can all feel the earth all around you. You can feel every little bit of life. And in this moment, you all know that life is still here in Icewind Dale. It was hidden. It was driven low. But it is here. Each bud, each seed, each new life. You feel it for just a moment. This overwhelming feeling as you continue through what must be the roots of the world. And the moment feels like ages to each of you. And when you emerge, you feel the light as bright rays of light break through the clouds, seemingly pushing them away, pushing them aside. Where do you go, Ray?
There were a collection of trees outside of the walls of Bryn Shander. There was one that was where Taeriel had sat and did plant growth, where his body became a part of that nature. That's the one that was in my mind. And that's where we come out. It's a little grouping of trees next to the road leading into the city.
You all emerge, feels like it's been a long time, but you feel maybe more complete. Like something's been missing for a long time, and you've found it again. When you emerge from the tree, you see these beams of light, and you see people outside the walls of Bryn Shander, dancing around a grove of trees, laughing. Sound you haven't heard for a very long time, Moonbrook. Nissa?
I just put my arm around Moonbrook, shake my head in disbelief that people here can be happy. At least it wasn't for nothing.
No.
It was always something bigger than us. But we did it. We've been able to bring back the warmth to the Dale.
Yeah. I imagine we'll have to talk to the speaker. Let her know. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
We do what heroes do best. We keep helping everyone. We go find the speaker and let her know what's happened, and hopefully after some... Do you guys hear that? Chepi heard someone screaming.
Lightbringers! Lightbringers!
They talking about us?
Crowds begin to form around you, and applause begin to rain down upon each of you. You hear thanks, you hear and see people crying, people who have fallen to their knees in the light, almost as if they're trying to hug it and catch it all. The animals are about maybe trying to get some food from the vegetables and the crops. Yeah. What do you do?
We're looking for the speaker. Does anyone know where the speaker is?
Bring the speaker! The heroes seek the speaker!
Bring the speaker!
You see several people sort of run off as each of you is surrounded by groups of people, trees. Chepi, amongst the trees, you see a beautiful woman dancing amongst them. Fiery red hair, seemingly catching all of the light. She is barefoot, and where she steps, the ice melts. Just for a moment, you see her look back at you and smile. She steps behind a tree and disappears.
I think the moment she disappears, Chepi would just have this like swelling of feelings in her chest. She's going to reach down and take out Frog. Well, you might not talk to Chepi anymore, but she's gonna look to the rest of the party. At least we're not alone anymore, Frog. We have a family now. She's gonna pull him in close. And she's still gonna think of Taeriel, even when she thinks of family now and the party and Frog. She'll always think of Taeriel. He'll always be her family.
Speaker, you can see, is in the distance, sort of being led by guards and such. What were you going to say, Moonbrook?
I was gonna say that Moonbrook takes a second and she like steps out into the sun, and just like her face like lifts towards the sun a little bit, and she's just so used to being in the dark, and she's gonna turn around to the group, and it's almost like her face is like, it's so pale that it's like kind of glowing in the sun. She's just gonna say, yeah, I just realized that, you know, without the moon is a reflection of the sun, and without the sun I couldn't glow on my own, and I've always needed the sun, and I've always needed Taeriel. Always. And I didn't know it. And then she'll grab Nissa's hand.
I'll grab her hand right back, and actually I'll just hug her to me. I can't believe he's gone.
Wow. No one's ever really gone. I've died twice.
Fair point.
He's out there.
And if not,
it's probably the sun right now. I don't know. I don't know.
he is in here as well. You just have to remember that.
Hey, if you are you all gonna be here for a bit?
Well, yeah, we're waiting for the speaker.
Wait, I'm gonna go do something.
What are you gonna go do, man? We're having a moment.
I'll show you in a bit. Okay.
Well, Slayer of Zardarok, you do you. Whatever he's gonna do, it's always amazing. As long as he doesn't blow up this town. Because that would be really bad.
Nah, that'd take him a while. He's not just gonna do that.
The speaker rushes to greet you all. There is much thanks to be had. Lots of pats on the back. Lots of being thrown into the air and cheers. Mortis, where are you going?
Mortis heads north, I believe. Is that where not the North Gate, but it was north, I think, where the House of the Morning Lord was?
Yes.
Is that in Brinchander?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is, right there. He's going to head back to the House of the Morning Lord. And sort of
Knock on his door and sort of wait. And on his back he has Taeriel's sword.
Hello?
I don't know if you remember me. I was friends with Taeriel. Friends with Taeriel.
Yes.
Two things. And then he reaches in and he closes the door. 1 second. Okay.
And then he knocks the door again.
She opens it up again.
Hi, sorry. I just really hard way to speak here. I'm trying to find the words. Taeriel has I was saying to my friends earlier, they're all back in the town square. They all said that, like, we made it. Some people, right? Some things are some people are growers, and no, that's not it. Some people grow, and some people go. And no matter how old you get, you never stop growing. And even with
What are you trying to say?
Taeriel Taeriel brought a lot of light to the all of us around us, including me and everything. Just thanks. And also, Taeriel didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But it's okay. It's all right. I mean, it's like I said, some people grow and some people go. And so anyway, I was wondering, I have a sword here.
And he tries to unsheath it clumsily. It falls to the ground as it is too heavy for him.
And I was hoping maybe to get... There's some work I want to get done onto it. But before I did, I wanted to have your blessing and maybe even the Morning Lord's on the sword itself. And just I want to make some modifications in his name. You think he'd be okay with that? I think he'd be all right with that. I know he'll be all right with that. What do you know? You're not his friend. But could you go ahead and just give me a once-over? Right? Is that how that works? Blessings? I don't know how this works.
As you're holding the sword to her, you can see the light from the sun start to spread out more of the clouds and dance along the blade. The blade that was darkened after the explosion now fills with light. Look.
Yeah, what is going on?
She smiles and she puts a hand on your shoulder. Mishan says, "The sword is already blessed. I can do no more."
Okay. Well...
But for you...
Yes?
She looks in your eyes, and she sort of kneels down a little bit to get eye to eye with you. Perhaps for you I can do something.
Okay. It's gonna go through a lot of treatment here. I'm gonna have to heat treat this thing one more time and then put another edge on it. Is that gonna ruin it, or should I do this after? Should I come here after I make the modifications?
She gives you a hug.
No.
I'm sorry you lost a friend.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
Perhaps I could help you with your eye, if you wish.
Let me think about it.
The Morning Lord has suggested that I would be able to do this if you wish it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sure. Okay.
Can we remove this?
Yeah. There you are.
She puts a hand over your eye.
I'm gonna keep it, Joe. Is that all right? Can I have it? Where is it?
It is
You
yours.
have it? Or... Yeah. Thank you.
And there is a bright light. You could not see it before, Mortis. But as the light flashes and begins to wane, you can see the light from the eye that was taken from you. You can see from that eye again.
That is weird. Whoa. This is very odd. I wasn't expecting to be able to see out of this thing again.
The Morning Lord said to me, that you may appreciate this. And it was the least they could do.
I don't know if I'm ready to sort of bow down to some sort of god just yet. But thank you so much, and I'll definitely think about it. How do I repay you? This is weird.
Mishan looks around and says, "You have already done so much. Thank you."
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks again.
And he goes in for another hug.
She gives you another hug.
Oh. All right, this was great. I'll be back. I'll show you the product when I'm done. I got some things I gotta do, and it's pretty exciting, so I just gotta...
And he just sort of wobbles and wanders off.
Meanwhile, a few hours maybe have passed. There's been much celebrating. The town celebrates with you as a new day has dawned for Icewind Dale. The first one in well over a year. There are drinks to be had. There are many happy faces. Once the festivities die down, the day has passed. Another day dawns. Spring has sprung for our adventurers. It is now for each of you to decide where your future lies. Day comes and you wake up. What do you do?
Oh man. Well, I know what we need right now before we decide on what we're doing next.
What's that?
I think we need some of the last good maid that there will ever be.
Yes. Oh, you're genius, my love.
What?
There's some barrels that survived. I delivered them right before we went on this shenanigans thing together.
There's no way they didn't drink
can't
that
be
as
still
fast as they
alive.
could. There's no way.
mean-
I'll
No
bet
way.
you. Oh my god, I'm so broke.
Wait,
You and me both. I have
yeah, we
zero.
haven't had to buy anything in a while.
I have no idea how much money I have. I think I have.
I lost
We didn't buy
everything.
anything.
I had about 1,759 gold pieces in that bag, by the way, not including the urn.
Look, I know I said you could have the diamond, but could we like split some of the money on that just a little bit?
Nope, no takesies backsies.
Come on, man.
This is the only thing I have. This is literally the only thing I have.
Take 75 gold from me.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, Velen.
Thank
Where'd
you,
get all the
thank you.
monies?
I've held on to my money. Thank you very kindly. And I'm giving it to him because he looks sad.
I am sad. I'm not now. Thank you. Oh god.
Oh my god, that's the most money you've had in a while, Ray.
But yeah, I'm about to lose it. I got some debts I gotta go pay off.
At Kelvin's comfort, can I like go? Is it still standing?
Kelvin's comfort?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic. I want to say that there was definitely a secret storage of like for cask and stuff there, so they literally can get this last bit. But it's up to you. We can roll for it.
Go ahead and make a,
Please.
go ahead and make a, I guess this would be a stealth check. If you hit a cask. Yeah, you probably hid it maybe somewhere inconspicuous, maybe by the stable somewhere.
Exactly where we left it, because we left the damn carriage at like episode 1 or 2 by the damn stables. What a throwback. And it had the good meat in there. Yes.
You can hear the sounds of music from Kelvin's Comfort. There's still much sort of like partying and things going on. The sound of celebration is not something you hear often in Icewind Dale, but there are still big smiles on people's faces. There's probably drunk people making their way about the street already. It's still early and there is still rejoicing happening. You can hear the music.
This is the next day?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that once we get the cask and probably bring it into a place to sit down, right, with all the... Get some cups and pop it open and fill up our cups with the good mead. I know Ray's gonna sip it and like relish it because he always loved good mead. I think he's gonna wipe the the froth off his upper lip. So guys, what now? What do you guys? What are we doing? I mean, Velen, I imagine you have to go back to the Brotherhood. Yeah.
Yes, I was about to say I have a lengthy report to give to the Brotherhood, indeed, and it's doubtful, but I could see if perhaps they will possibly have some gold to spare for you all, but that is unlikely considering the destruction of the city. So.
Yeah.
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 The city was destroyed? What happened?
Oh, what the? Oh my.
Scared?
I pull Scant out. I thought you were dead, you little shit.
What do you mean dead?
I thought the arcane abilities that were funneled into this orb were dissipated into the atmosphere or what have you. Why didn't you say anything when I was checking on you before, you little shit?
I don't understand what you're talking about.
What do you mean, what am I talking about?
What do you mean before? The last thing that I remember, there was some loud blast.
He killed everyone.
I think it was like him sleeping. I think he just like went to sleep and came back.
Do we think that the rest of the...
I mean, it's possible if he's magical and maybe this...
Perhaps it was a day's worth of whatever that was, or however long it took us to get back.
Can someone please explain what has happened?
You remember that big thing that ended up making me have all kinds of loopy-doopy-doo-dah reactions when I was looking at it with my detect magical...
Yes, and unfortunately this place does not look like Ithrian. Why are we back in Bryn Shander?
Well,
we killed Auril.
Yes, Auril. But did we?
Mortis, well, I don't know how gods work, but I don't know. But Mortis said he threw the bag at the crystal, and then next thing you know, we were all gone or out, or I don't want to talk about it, and then we were all awake again, and it looked like the magics in the city weren't really working anymore. I mean, the different towers were blinking still, so I guess there was some magic still there, but then like that little landing platform that had fallen and broken, so we thought that all the magics would just like everything was gone, and you were dark, like we saw it. You weren't there. We tried to talk to you, you weren't there. It's nice to have you back.
I wasn't concerned anyhow.
That's a lie.
So what you're saying is the city is still intact?
Perchance.
Excellent. Then when are we returning?
What? You want to go back?
Of course.
There's
It is my purpose.
Velen, after you talk to the Brotherhood, do you think since you have all the knowledge, you'd be going back there, sort of leading it? leading whatever
More than
expedition they go. Yeah. So
Unless the Archmage or the Overwizard would like to take over.
no, you just hint that there's some dangers there that they wouldn't understand, and then just don't tell them.
Oh, you would never, ever. You do not say to an Overwizard or an Archmage that there are things they do not understand.
Okay.
You say simply, allow me to do this for you, Overwizard of the West, and you bow your head, and that's what you do.
Okay,
She's
say
assimilated.
there are things you would understand, but there's just so many that I have to be able to point them out exactly where they are. I'm trying to get you back there and scant.
Well, we're going back. I don't care what they say. I'm fucking going back.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yes.
Well, there you go, scant.
Well, you are too. You have to go see your little girlfriend, don't you?
Well, I mean, I'm not going into the city. She's not my girlfriend.
Right.
She looked like your girlfriend, man.
And
You kissed,
no, she didn't. No.
you kissed her like it was your girlfriend.
Oh,
Twice.
what happened to your...
You did kiss her like she was
eye.
your girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
Oh, is it?
That's not
Morty.
how that works. Yeah, Morty's got an extra eye.
What?
Oh my god, Morty, what the heck happened to you?
Uh-huh. Well, let's just say I got blessed by the Morning Lord.
So you got blessed by the Morning Lord?
Uh-huh, and that's not a euphemism. I was actually blessed
Well,
by the Morning
I
Lord.
thought it was a euphemism. I was
No,
still going
no,
there.
no, I knew it. I knew you thought so. No, it's, this is the, Taeriel's friend over at the House of the Morningwood gave me an eye.
Morning Lord, not Morning Lord.
Oh.
That's it, the Morning Lord.
Morning Lord, he just gave you an eye. You should at least get that right.
Whatever.
Don't say that. He might poke it out.
Chepi, do you maybe want to go over there and ask if you can get another hand?
Oh, wow.
Chepi, like, looks down at her arm. No.
Just gonna keep it.
Taeriel
As
loved
is.
Chepi like this, so Chepi loves herself like this too. She doesn't need the hand. Well, I guess I should probably get rid of the bag with the hand in it at some point, but like, let's just put that away for now.
Yeah.
But I think we're missing something. And
You ready? Want to take a look at
Chepi
this? Sorry, go ahead.
stands up and she walks over and grabs another chair. And she brings it over to the table and pushes it in. And she takes a mug and lays it in front of her, the other chair. She takes her mug in her hand and she lifts it up. The saviors of the Dale and to Taeriel.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have wanted to do this with anybody else. You're all family.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want to ruin this moment, but I got take a look at the sword I made. And he takes up the.
Cheers.
Hold on, wait. I want to be in on it, but I just want to. Let me show you the sword that I made. It's Taeriel's old sword,
the
and then
sword,
we can
Morty.
cheers. We can
Okay,
cheers over the
let's
sword.
see it.
That's what I'm thinking, right? We'll have the here watching. Anyway, take a look at this. So it is. I did some work with it. I also got some. Hold your glasses up, everybody. Thank you. This is for Taeriel. And let me get mine.
Where are you go?
Hold on.
These mugs are heavy for my old brittle bones.
Okay,
Hurry
I
up.
got one too. All right, so the sword now, as you all can see, it has been resharpened, hardened. I've given it a little bit of a 1012 Damascus fold. I've also inlay here inside of the fuller. You see a large gold rivulet that just goes all the way down through the entire fuller, and then it also looks like that there is like pearls or large ivory-like crossguard. And then also the grip and the handle is in fact made of glass, or maybe you're thinking that diamond. And the pommel itself is still the continuation of that diamond. So it has, the grip at least, looks like it has like an inch or so of like translucent material, like it's covered in ice. And then of course, like I said, the fuller has got a large beam of gold that comes down out of it, and I call it the Morning Bringer.
It's beautiful.
That is
Spelled
good.
with a-
Cheers. Cheers.
Spelled with a U.
Cheers.
You see
Cheers
Frog.
to everyone.
Frog has
Cheers.
made his way out, and he is sitting in the other seat. You just hear a very large.
Before Velen takes a sip,
Cheers,
she's gonna go
Frog.
ahead and look into her cup. Morning, dear friend.
This is just gonna pat Frog on the head and smile at Chepi.
Excuse me.
Been a great companion.
Frog's been pretty great.
Okay.
So, yeah, once you go ahead and then I'll go.
No. Go ahead.
I was just thinking, like, now that that is done and we brought, you know, to the Dale and we lost a couple of our dear friends. And then the rest of us that lived here for so long, we lost lots of friends with the deadly lotteries and everything. Maybe we could talk to them and become, you know, like a council or something, so people don't kill each other again or something. I don't know. We can go on more adventures together.
Yeah. But for a little while, I'm gonna have to stay close-ish. I need to continue growing food for a little while, even though the thaw's coming. And there's no like reserve food stores. So I'm gonna have to grow some food some days, and then I can enrich the land the same way that Taeriel did, so that as they do try to sow their crops later on, they should get a good yield from it. I'm gonna have to do that maybe for a little while.
Well, not forever, man. We can
No.
do things, and like I need to do things around here too, like set up shop and like make sure everything's okay. But like, we don't have to stay apart. Like, you don't have to stay with the Brotherhood. You can come back to us.
Well, especially if you're going back to the city. Moonbrook, you know I'm with you no matter what, but we'll be here. You come back.
Ooh.
I could also ask the Brotherhood if there are any resources that they could provide in order to assist the people here. I don't know whether they'll bite on that one.
I want to do something. Can you guys can you get your mugs and just come with me? And we'll just...
Sure. Still want to point out one more
Can
thing.
anyone carry the cask?
Can someone carry the cask?
Yeah. I guess we could just leave it here, but Chepi didn't want...
Yes,
Chepi
I
doesn't
can.
want the rest of the beer.
I got
We're
this,
going
no problem.
Chepi doesn't want to leave it, Ray.
Okay, so... and I appreciate that. So I'm going to lead them to the town square. Is there a space big enough is there an open space in the middle? I mean, is there anything already in the middle, or is it just sort of open there?
It's open. I mean, that's where some stalls are for various bits of commerce and things.
Okay, so
Which
I'm
is
going to
very lively today.
I'm going to try and find an area that's fairly open, and I'm going to ask everybody to stand back a little bit. I'm like, hey, guys, can you help me just have everybody stand back, please? The first thing I'm going to...
Move,
First thing,
please.
As they're doing that.
Get back.
I'm going to get a spot in the ground, and I'm first going to cast Wall of Stone. And it's going to be a 5x5 square. Well, yeah, 5 feet by 5 feet square of stone that I'm going to lift up probably... Let's see, how high can I get this thing? It's 10 foot by 10 foot, so I can go 10 feet. Okay, so I'm going to raise it up 10 feet. And so you're just going to see this stone manifest and just go all the way up. And it's a square. And then I'm going to go to Morty. And I'm going to say, give me the sword. Give me the sword.
What are you doing?
Give me the sword. Come on, man. Give me the sword.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want to know what it does before you do whatever you're about to do to it?
nope. And then I'm going to turn into a bird.
Okay.
And I'm going to fly to the very top of the stone.
It's gonna be
and
really
turn back into Ray. I'm still holding the sword, and it's burning me. And then I'm going to slowly cast stone shape while I'm standing here, holding the sword, and I'm concentrating so hard to make sure that I'm slowly this stone is breaking away and crumbling, and you're gonna see the image of Taeriel's head and his arm up, and before the fingers can really form properly, I put the sword in it, and I'm gonna continue focusing on everything that I'm trying to capture the essence of what he was in this thing. And as I focus and I make what this statue of him looks like, I'm gonna slump forward, cast myself, or do wild shape again and turn into a bird, fly down to the ground, and pop back up and just go, okay, how's it look?
It has a 30-foot radius of light, and then a 30-foot beyond that radius of dim light.
Oh my god.
So the sword that you're holding is now a beacon. It also has some other things.
Absolutely beautiful, Ray.
Do you think I should have asked first? I should have said
What,
something,
to put a statue there, or to take the sword?
Both. Well, no. The sword was going to go up there. I wasn't going to argue with anyone. We would argue forever. No, there's no way.
Yeah, I figured that.
If you want it, you can get it later, then you can deal with it.
No, if I want to try to
any-
snap my fingers and get it down, but I'm not going to.
I don't know. I just wanted to do something.
It's awesome. I think it looks great. I was going to try to sell that, but that looks great there. Probably get
Morty, can you just
2,000,
not do
3,000
that?
gold for that, but I think it's probably better on the statue.
I think it's much better on the statue. Taeriel would definitely love it.
So, I need to find another forest for the seed. Felon, you got to go back to the Brotherhood. I'm up for another adventure. I got nothing else here. But I do need to do a little crop work for a couple days first. Get them some food.
Then you got to meet up with the Dryad lady. Then you got some real crop work. You got to
No, don't. No, every couple days I can... I can pop over there and pop back, and it's fine. And
right.
Here's the thing. So my town was destroyed, and I have been hiding here from everything in my life. So, you know, Taeriel was right. I am a moon elf, and we have wanderlust, and I'm ready for another adventure. So. My lady's coming with me, she has no say. I mean, she's going to say yes, but, you know. Right?
Yes. I say yes, and then I grab Moonbrook and just pull her off to the side for a little bit to canoodle.
Morty's coming too. Morty, you're going.
Great, because I didn't want to ask.
No, you're gonna come.
I do want to go to Karkalak. Just maybe stop off, let them know I'm alive. Maybe.
Yeah, which way is that?
It's going to be north, east, southeast.
South.
It's, which one are we facing? This way?
Chepi
I have no
Well,
idea.
you've gone through every other direction.
I've
It's got
been
to be
turned
west,
around.
right?
It's got to be this way. Then it has to be over here. It's over here. It's this way.
Okay.
And it's canon.
So, more revelry continues. More celebrations are had. And things begin to fade. Time moves forward. As we find Velen with the Arcane Brotherhood. Return to Luskan. You now stand before the Overwizard, Zelen the White. Finally you return to us, Velen. And what news do you have?
Quite a lot, actually. Did you know of Nas?
I have not heard from Nas for some time. What of her?
She made the journey to try to get the Codicil of White on her own. She had a quiet scant. And, she made it to the island of Auril's domain. Grimskull. But she was not alive when we arrived.
My apprentice was always eager. And what of Yithrin?
Well, we obtained the Codicil of White from Grimskull, the party that I was with. I believe I informed you of the group before I left.
Yes?
We
Where
made it
are the
to-
rest of them?
They are back in Bryn Shander currently, trying to bring foodstuffs and things like that to them, as they have been through a very long winter, as you're aware.
Velen, the rest of the Brotherhood. There were others that left.
Yes. Avarice had arrived first, actually. It's her discovery. But, Avarice did not make it. There was a creature by the name of Scriven-Scry. And Scriven-Scry, after Avarice, myself, and the party that I was with, they, well, Scriven-Scry wiped them all out. We had aligned to fight Auril together, as Auril was in our way, and causing quite the amount of grief for the people of Icewind Dale. Our group moved on, and they connected to the Mythalar that was there. Do you know of the Mythalar?
Yes.
They've
The
brought warmth.
Mythalar, is it still intact?
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent.
However, in fighting Auril, there was a massive surge that occurred. We were left with very few options, and one of our party, with his unparalleled wit, and you're not going to believe me when I tell you this, he put Auril in a bag of holding.
Excuse me.
Yes. But there is a crystal, an enormous one. One that we are not quite certain exactly what its capabilities are. It will take years and years of research, I am sure.
Make a perception check, please, for me, Velen.
And what did it do?
Needless to say, it killed Auril.
Killed? Unlikely. No. You cannot kill a god.
Well, when we awoke, she was not there.
This is most strange. I believe this very well may have. Yes. You say that this device, the magic, it dispelled it?
Well, not just it. I had Scant with me. And all of our other magical items, as well as the city, after that surge happened, when the bag made contact. Everything went out. All of it. All magical capabilities within the city were fizzled out. But Scant is back.
Dangerous device.
Yes.
And this device was still functional.
Yes.
The implications. The connection to the weave. Do you understand what this means, Velen? We may be able to manipulate the weave itself. We must study this artifact. We must return to Yithrin. You've done well to bring this information to me.
Of course.
You will be rewarded.
I would like the reward to be helping Icewind Dale get back to its former glory.
Icewind Dale?
Yes.
What
The
do you
people there
care
are
of this
starving.
place?
Not in particular, but it's not exactly... There's no need for them all to suffer. There's no need for me to receive a reward if I can just give it to them.
Helen, are you all right?
I have never been better.
And that is where we will end our campaign.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh God, you gave her credit. Because you said you would.
This is how I look now. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it cleared. Fuck.
Oh.
Wow.
The party goes back and smashes everything.
So
we destroy all the things.
if you, I was thinking about my spell list, like, how can I hide this fucking thing? That was the first thing I started thinking. Can I bury it further? Can I move the earth? Oh my God.
Dude, that circle ending was fucking incredible, bro. That I was just like, not again. Oh, what a fucking story. 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm getting all emotional.
Oh man.
Great job, everybody. Well done. Well done. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to you, our wonderful audience. Thank you so much. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here throughout this journey, through this adventure. We will be having a Q&A next week. I know there were a butt ton of questions that people had.
Yeah.
I might answer them. I might not. Maybe you've got lots of questions for the cast.
Ask for a season 2.
But we need to go around the room. We need to do some shout outs and things. If you're not doing so, please make sure you're following all these wonderful people. Please, please, please. Head on over to tablestory.tv/rime, R-I-M-E, to go follow them in all the places. Why did I do that twice?
Perfect.
And make sure that if you have yourself a Prime Gaming sub, that you consider throwing it their way. Get yourself some emotes. Go support these lovely people. Make sure you're following Table Story on Twitch, YouTube, and at A Table Story on Twitter. And come hang out on our Discord, tablestory.tv/Discord. If you want to help support the channel, one of the best ways you can do that is to check out the Patreon. We've got a lot of stuff headed towards the Patreon soon. And you should definitely go check that out. We've got podcasts available there in stereo version of the podcast that we release everywhere else. Make sure you check that out. And yeah, let's go around the room. Let's do some shout outs, please. Why don't we start off with Technique today?
Man. I'm emotionally just destroyed. Fuck, where did I start? This was a 2-year journey, and this is my first D&D campaign. The planning was chaotic. None of us knew what we wanted to play. I wasn't gonna be this character. Glad I did. It was a character that went through it's a love-hate relationship, trying to figure out how to play such a hard role, being a sun elf and knowing the backlash that race gets in D&D just because of who they are. And I was able to put my acting skills to the test and really just push for layers. I wanted you guys to feel anger and pain and love and confusion through the artistry of acting, because it's so important to me. This has been healing therapy. I don't do well with therapists, but having a group of people, Table Story has become a... Trying not to cry. We went through a lot of shit. All of us. And people lost people. We all did, I feel. And it's been healing. It's been good. I made some true friends that I've never had in my life, and growing up with growing up with people that don't understand you, and finally finding a group that is like brothers and sisters to you is really nice. And being accepted, finally, I feel, and being able to like live your story through your character and push. I think a little bit of us all put ourselves in our characters, no matter how much we try to separate the two. And having you all here as an audience and having Whack as DM to really bring these stories to life is really healing. It's gonna suck not coming here on Fridays. Oh, we still got one more, so I'll give that bullshit talk next time. As for now, I love you all so dearly. You have done wonders for me. Thanks for enjoying Taeriel, and I wouldn't have it in any other way. Enjoy his growth. Push people to watch this show is something special to me. And thank you so very much for supporting Table Story, and don't ever stop. We got more stories to tell. And thanks for having me at the table. You know where to find me.
Thank you so much for being here, buddy. Wouldn't have been the same without you. Thank you. Tess.
Hi. I was a baby role player when this started, and I'm still a baby role player. But I feel like I've learned so much from everyone, and just to be among this group and to be GM'd by Whack, who, like, it's the most immersive experience ever. You know, there's thunder right outside right now, and I feel like it's thunder in Icewind Dale. Great. It's just been such a good experience. Yeah, it's just been such a good experience. Like I can't really put it into words. But everybody here is amazing, and the community is really amazing. Like, we see all of your cool fan art that you guys draw, and all of the really cool conversations that you guys have about every episode in the Discord. It's just amazing. You guys are such a supportive, cool community, and it's just been a total blast to be a part of it. So thank you for welcoming a newbie and just being amazing.
Thank you so much for being here, Tess. Thank you. Wish.
I absolutely begged Whack to put me into a D&D show because I did a different show a couple years ago on Table Story, and I was super excited that I got put with this cast, who has been so amazing and wonderful, and just outstanding role players. Like, from the beginning, I knew that this was going to be super special with just how passionate everybody was, and like getting into full costume almost every week. Like, I was just like, they're gonna love it. And you know, just you could just tell how passionate everybody was about their characters and the depth of them. And I am just super happy. I mean, I'm super sad. I'm super sad about the ending, losing Taeriel, because I feel like there was so much growth there. But every character in this cast, in this campaign, has grown so much, and I just want to thank all of y'all for watching every week, or if you're listening on the podcast or on the YouTube, I really appreciate that. And there's just been so much change in the past years between all of us, period. You know, like the ups and downs of life in general, and how hard, like, when we started this campaign, we were at the height of pandemic, and how hard that was very considerable to like Icewind Dale, and how just, you know, watching people die everywhere, and just it's crazy and so emotional. And I'm just super glad that I was with this cast, who super sensitive and super wonderful and amazing, and I just cannot love on them enough. And I'm so glad that I made really good friends with them for life, and hopefully with you guys too. So thank you so much, and you know where to find me as well. So.
Thank you so much, Wish. Proxy.
Oh my god. It's almost hard to think of like what to say after 2 years. And we've done this so much, and every time there's almost like a blank, but this time even more. Wow, what a 2 years this has been. I've played a bunch of D&D, and I feel like some of the DMs that I've been with in the past, I don't know, I felt very spoiled. And coming into this, I had no idea really what to expect, because this was like my first ever D&D like show. I've never even watched like a D&D show before. And I have to say, Whack, you have honestly outdone yourself. It is unbelievable, the immersion that we get here on this channel. It's kind of fucking mind-blowing. And even to the rest of the cast, like, man, people staying in character, and just the level of dedication that everyone had, it just made everything so much more amazing. You know what I mean? It really helped build a world that we were able to be part of. And my god, I'm really glad that I got to play Chepi in that world. I don't think I could ever forgive Taeriel for what he's done to Chepi, leaving her like this, but she understands. She knows that this is what he would have wanted, and that Taeriel never would have forgiven himself if he hadn't done something like this, right? How could he have gone on? And so she'll kind of accept it and mourn in her own way, but yeah, she'll definitely do what she wants to and try to live a happy life. Try not to get emotional. It's kind of hard. But yeah, it's really like everyone else has said, we really appreciate everyone who has watched us over the last 2 years playing this campaign. It's been amazing, and we appreciate all of the support you guys have given us here on Twitch and over on YouTube and the podcast and stuff like that. It's always really loved, and so I really hope we get to see you guys again at some point in time, and for people who are watching this possibly in the future, I really hope you guys enjoyed and continue to enjoy all the shows here. So thank you so much for watching from myself, Proxy, Chepi, and Frog.
Thank you so much, Proxy. Myth.
What an amazing show. That sigh was for anxiety, because I hate shoutouts. Thank you everybody for watching, and I say that every week, but thank you players. You've all been so great, and it's been really wonderful playing with each and every one of you and bringing your characters and letting me be Leoric. And I really enjoyed Leoric. I liked his build. I kind of want to do that sort of thing again. I mean, I won't be playing Leoric again, but I do kind of like that Cleric of Sorcery. I think that's super cool, and I want to do that again. But thank you for letting me be the whimsical character of Leoric, and thank you for letting me... Thank you for trusting me with Leoric, because I know that in the beginning I was sort of the leader-ish, because like all of our backstories sort of led on to Leoric's exodus into the north. So that was really awesome, and just thank you for trusting me with that. And Whack, thank you for trusting me with opening the show. That was really fucking cool and terrifying. So thank you for that, and just everybody for watching and all that.
I knew you had it.
Okay, thank you. I'm just going to disassociate from that. Thank you. But thank you everybody for just everything that you've done, letting Mortis come in, and no matter what I did with Mortis, you always still accepted him back, which is always hilarious, because he was a shit. So it was just a lot of fun to play that wacky, silly character, and to be chaotic. I really wanted to see how the group would act with, like, because there were a lot of chaotic thoughts about how we would do things and how blah blah blah, but Mortis would just go and do it, which was always a lot of fun, because that was our way, and I think mine as the player way of getting information about something without investigating. I'll just do it, and then we'll see what happens. No matter what happens, that's information. So that was a fun way of trying to see and figure out how we can get through it. And it was just really cool. It was really hard at some points in combat to be a poisoner in a world of ice and constructs.
I felt
and
so
undead.
bad. I felt so bad.
Kind of steered me away from it. But anyway, it was so much fun. But yeah, it was really a lot of fun, and I'm really glad. I love difficulty, and I love leveling up the difficulty for hardcore situations like that, where, Mortis was supposed to be a poisoner, but now he's going to be fighting all these things. It was just a lot of fun, because I had to think outside the box for a lot of things, rather than do what I was going to do, which was point and shoot. So it was just a lot of great storytelling from everybody, and just thank you all for being such wonderful storytellers and letting me bring these dumb characters every week, and just being here. So just thanks for supporting me and roleplay, and just, yeah, thank you all. That's it. I don't have anything else. If you want an actual shout out, go watch episode 28 where I did a shout out.
That was a good one.
Okay, good. All right, thank you. That's it.
You did great, buddy.
And Mortis finally embraced Morty. He just stopped saying Mortis.
Mortis.
Thank you so much, Myth. Thank you.
Thank you.
Aaron.
That's a lot to follow. Okay. As a writer, since the beginning of this show, as a writer,
we get it. You wrote a book,
critically acclaimed.
Since the beginning of the show, literally the first episode, I have wondered how it was going to end, and Whack made it very clear that it could end with us ending, you know, us dying at any point. And there were a lot of close moments. If you get the opportunity to play D&D and you get a good group and you have a good DM, it's magical. And for it to end like it did today, I don't really think I could ask for anything else. I loved it. I really did. So I don't really have much else to say other than, you know, thank you for the story. That's it.
Thank you for the story, buddy. Thank you so much for being here. Loved having you.
Thanks, man.
Faye?
No! No!
You have to. We all did it.
No!
You were,
you have
listen,
to.
No.
you were the last one to join the group, so now you're the last one to do the shadow.
Okay, well, first of all, thank you guys so much for coming on this fun journey with us. I didn't expect 2 years ago when I did the voiceover for Velen in the first trailer that I would be coming in as an actual like a character, right? And Velen was meant to be an NPC. Yeah, of course you knew, but you didn't inform me. You were like, Faye, you didn't be like, Faye, what's your schedule like? But
How your Fridays look?
How are your Fridays looking? Can you imagine? Oh no, if they were busy. But yeah, dude, seriously, thank you guys so much for coming along on this journey with us. You know, before all of this, my life was very, very different in a lot of ways, good and bad. And to come in as this character that is not a typical like archetype that I would go for, right? Like crotchety old lady, like I don't know. She was supposed to be super evil and everything, and I just kind of made Velen my own, and I like where it ended up. And I was fully ready to accept the fact that Velen was dead, even though I was crying off cam. But then, of course, Frank decides to throw a wrench in that. That would have been my first actual death in a D&D campaign. So thanks for taking that from me, you asshole.
No, you still died.
Well,
everybody still died.
But, like,
We just came
here's
back.
the thing. I'm talking like gone, completely gone, not playable, absolutely gone from existence. You know what I mean?
No one's ever truly gone.
Okay, you know something?
Perma.
You pedantic little fuckers. But anyway, seriously, thank you guys so much for coming along with us on this journey and for being here with us. And yeah, I hope you guys continue to support Table Story and you continue to support all of these wonderful, wonderful role players. They're all amazing human beings that I adore very much, and that I hope I somehow magically get to play in a game with all of you again. But we've still got 100 Club with myself, Frank, and Wax. So there's that. That's not going to fill the void, but at least it's a new fun thing, right? So yeah, that's me. That's it. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much for joining us, Faye. Thank you. You were a much welcomed addition to the group. Your voice was just what the group needed, I think. So thank you so much for doing it. Thank you again, chat. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being here. Much love to you. Thank you so much. Thank you to my wonderful players. Thank you so much, Aaron. Thank you, Myth. Thank you, Tess. Thank you, Proxy. Thank you, Wish. Thank you, Faye. Thank you, Frank, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. I was absolutely enraptured with this module when I first read it. I just had a feeling that it was going to be good. I have to admit, it was purely based on looks at first, because I love owls, and there was a dope-ass Frostmaiden owl illustration right on the front, and I was like, I need that shit. And then I was like, oh, the story's really good too. That's legitimately what happened. So that's what happened. And then I was like, oh, this is really good, and I really want to do this story, and I really wanted to tell this with a good group, and I wanted to take it really seriously, and I wanted to really emphasize the survival and stuff, and make it feel very treacherous and nasty, and you know, I'm so glad that this group was able to really bring it and really help make that happen. So thank you so much, and I'm just very thankful. Thank you. I'm Wax Steven. I've been your DM of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Hopefully we'll see you on Monday for more 100 Club. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you.